Greetings, my people. My name is Miss Nnyia Oluchukwu. I'm from Igbo under Enugu South Local Government Area, Enugu State. I'm an O-level holder. I'm dark in complexion, average in height. I'm 23 years of age, and I'm the first child of my parents. The activities I like to engage myself in are singing, footballing, and cooking. Culture, in its simplest definition, is the people's way of life. Culture, in other words, includes ideas, customs, traditions, and social behavior of a particular people. Culture can be grouped into two aspects: material and non-material cultures. Now let's talk about material cultures. These are those customs and traditions of the people that can be seen and touched. This aspect of culture covers mostly the art and craft of the people. Different cultural groups have different type of arts and crafts that are peculiar to them. For instance, the Igbos are widely known for their masquerade mask, which is called Isimmo. Then, the non-material culture are those aspects of culture that can only be felt, like dancing, music, and other rites like marriage and funerals. Rediscovering our culture will definitely go a long way to organize and also to better our society. As stated earlier, culture is the people's way of life. The way in which the people of a particular locality carry out their functions in the society. Rediscovering our culture will help the younger generation to know and to comply with the people's way of life. Some of our long-lost culture and traditions can be revived through cultural rediscoveries. Rediscovering of our culture should be targeted on the younger generation. The younger generations need to know at least a grasp of the culture and traditions of their people, and this can only be done through rediscovering of the culture. Culture is dynamic in nature, so the rediscovering of our culture will help us know those cultural practices which are still in use or the one that has changed. This will help the people to know the right way of doing things, which will lead to a better society. Igbo cultural practices are really fascinating. I use the word fascinating because as an Igbo indigene, I have visited different Igbo land with different cultural practices that are peculiar to them. For instance, the Idemili people in Anambra State have a special respect for pythons. In that part of Igbo land, you don't kill or harm pythons because they hold it sacred and believe it is the spirit of the ancestors. Whereas in other parts of the Igbo land, we kill and hunt down those animals. The variations of cultural practices in the Igbo cultural group makes it really fascinating to learn about the different cultural practices in Igbo land. No culture is flawless, and the Igbo culture is no different. There are some Igbo cultural practices which I feel should be treated or changed, especially the issues of equality in male and female child. There should be equality in male and female child. Equal opportunity should be provided for everyone, irrespective of gender. In the issues of inheritance, the female child should be permitted to have a say in her father's property. And also, when it comes in terms of circumcision, I think the aspect of circumcising female should continue, because due to non-circumcision, female urge for sexuality has gone high in rates. So I think the act of circumcision to continue in female child, not only in male child. Yes, I really want to understand why such practices exist. To achieve fairness in the Igbo society, we need to promote equality among everyone. Fairness is really important for the progress of any society. Yes, I would like to discover how Igbo community were structured in addressing them in the past through our cultural system before the coronation. The only way I think Igbo culture suppresses women is by not allowing them join some cultural activities. For instance, the masquerade festival. Women are not allowed to join the masquerade. And again, there are some masquerade that cannot be displayed in the presence of the women. The Igbo cultural value that I hold dearly is the after birth care, which is called omogo. Yeah, it is because it teaches us the young upcoming mothers, how to nurse our babies. What I have to say to the audience is we should stand up and know ourselves in one accord, in unity, and fight back for the rediscovering of our culture, because our culture is what we are known for. Our culture is ours. Our culture is our pride.